Simmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I. The precious, look, you whip up. Draw for your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, say fi stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Listen to me silent, listen to me lyrics. I be the man there, me a drop it. I said, simmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I with the pressure. Anything she wants, I will give it unto she. I can't believe today my friend them tell me that she flee. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe he's grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girls. The love for me she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are Galileo, you watch it on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When your body right, just to know you got the power. But simmer, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I?
Today, I want to welcome a special father-son duo. So I want to start with Pops first, because you told me you've been playing the game since the original NBA 2K, right?
For sure.
So what was your first memories of 2K? What made you fall in love with it?
The realism of the game, the players actually look real.
Did your dad teach you the ropes to jump into 2K, or how did that begin for you as a fan?
Yeah, my dad always played 2K. I was always outside playing basketball in real life, and he introduced me to it because the love of the game I have for it.
Was there a year, Trey, where
That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. GA,
well,
yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, DA. And now the New York Knicks starters. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. And it's Rose in at the 5. And for Milwaukee. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Allen is out there with Holiday. And it's Portis in at center. Randall from outside, kept alive, Robinson. Fournier, that's for 2. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
That one goes in. And very clearly a lot of games left on the schedule. But when do players start taking notice of the standings?
Yeah, I feel like All-Star break is always the time, Kevin, where you're looking at things and you're trying to do the math about, okay, let's see, we got 34 games to go. We're going to have to, be 20-14 to get ourselves into this position. But usually at the All-Star break when guys are away, you take assessment of that, and then you know that second half of run where you got to get to in order to be a team competing in the postseason.
Robinson for 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Pistons.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled. But in the end, they had an opportunity to win it.
Yeah, really the only thing close, though, about that game was the score. And just about every other aspect, they were totally outplayed.
Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And then Allen slams it in.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Here's Randall. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Indiana.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
There's the three. And Fournier is good for three. Fournier's got 8.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Randall. Robinson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. From deep, here's Randall, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
From deep, Rose. A rebound by the Bucks. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
Barrett for 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Holiday with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Allen. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here's Rose outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
To the inside. Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
3-pointer, Randall. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Knocks it loose. Down low. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Robinson for 3. Traps in the tray. Robinson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Knicks.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Stolen by Rose. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Brooke Lopez is checked in from Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Grayson Allen. Holiday finds Middleton. They get a hand on it. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Holiday's got 8 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Bucks trail by 13. 11 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
It's Robinson high post. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. He's got 8.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the New York Knicks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect, and we'll be back with you shortly. Well, continuity is such an advantage, and that is something that Giannis has with the...
See the goal right now, really well. We run plays over and over again. Our offense is not complicated. I know what I got to fight for. I know as a team what we're looking for, so right now I can see a lot of plays.
And he's clearly a capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
Carmelo Anthony. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got, Alec Burks is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Barrett as the small forward. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, with the addition of Jrue Holiday, this Bucks team has gotten even better. Giannis Antetokounmpo said, we've got a lot of talent and great players. I really believe in this group. As long as we stay healthy, we'll find a way to compete every night and give ourselves a chance. Guys?
David, they're stacked, that's for sure. Thanks. Robinson for three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. Don't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
And a fast break now for New York. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And the Bucks making a change here. Hill's checked in. The Knicks have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Burks' shot is good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For Milwaukee, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Hill finds Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'd like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Quickly with it. 6 points for him. Fires from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Connaughton. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Middleton's not a selfish player. Always willing to share the wealth.
Now Burks. Over Hill. And again, it's New York.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Hill. Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And we don't talk about George Hill being a slick ball handler, but on that play shows you maybe some of the things he's worked on in the offseason.
Quickly. And again, New York with the triple.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
That's tipped. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And that one, good.
RJ not getting distracted by the defense closing in on him. That's a nice-looking jumper.
Here's Middleton, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Serge Ibaka is checked in for the Bucks. Then for the Knicks, Julius Randle's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Fournier comes in for Quickly, and it's Rose in for Barrett. 1:27 left to play in the first half. Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, when the point guard can get in that deep and then cause that kind of damage, George Hill up on the rim.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. The Knicks making a switch here. Noel's checked in.
Knicks substitution. Nerlens Noel.
Burks with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Fournier for three. And again, New York with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Giannis.
Oh! Yeah. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. And for the Knicks, the shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Randle with the bucket.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
No coverage that time.
Assistant.
Burks has got 10.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
A huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
8 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Connaughton for the three. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And so it's New York up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? What a start for Mitchell Robinson. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seem to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Well, the efficiency of Giannis, Brent, is simply out of this world.
Well, I think the amazing part, Kevin, is that he's still trying to expand his game, and yet he's continued with that efficiency. I mean, an MVP being able to do something like that, that's special. And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Allen, that's good.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Robinson for three, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Not loose. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday has been a welcome addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball, how to move without it, how to set guys up. He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, Jrue Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful character, terrific player. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Portis has got his second bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
No good with the triple. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got 20.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
From deep, Rose. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Anthony's checked in for the Knicks. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Here's Portis. Lopez kicks to Portis. Lopez passes to Portis. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here's Holiday. He's got 14. Nobody near Allen. Good on the triple. Allen's got 14 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
You know, we talk a lot about the bully ball that Carmelo can play with on display that time.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
One shot.
Just get a feeling like Melo has brought some extra energy to this one. This guy eats, drinks, and breathes basketball, but he's at it here tonight.
Stolen by Rose. Fournier for three, and again, New York with the triple.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Barrett. Lets the three fly. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going. Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Stolen by Rose. From downtown, and Fournier is good for 3. Fournier's got 25 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And Portis throws it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Robinson for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Here's Allen. Takes it inside. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Robinson for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez dishes to Allen. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for New York. Barrett is running. And here's Anthony from the arc. Rose finds Anthony. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
Carmelo Anthony.
Anthony's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, Melo has had a 40% year shooting from beyond the three-point mark, and so you got to respect that ability. He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
The shot's good from Fournier.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And great to see moments where Drew Holiday can show how explosive he is right now in a groove.
Well, man, a big-time effort for Evan Fournier, providing a lot of energy for New York. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Alec Burks is out there with Toppin. Then there's Nerlens Noel, and it's McBride in at the 1. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Pass to Connaughton from past the arc, knocks down the 3-ball.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
The offensive rebound. A second chance effort, and it's Toppin laying it in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Burks for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Driving inside. Here's Nora. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Out to the right wing. Here's Connaughton. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Burks for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
It's stolen. Noel with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And it's Noel missing. Bucks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Pull up Jay. That one goes. Count it.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Here's McBride, defended by Carter. And McBride gets it to go.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here is Carter. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
Poke loose.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted and be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Mitchell Robinson.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And the basket by Hill.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance there. Ibaka goes up strong and finishes with a little attitude. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And again, it's New York.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
The pass to Moore. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
Checking in for the Knicks.
11 seconds left in the 4th. Carter, that's good.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation, and a great play to get the bucket.
Sinks the triple.
Just a humongous 4th quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now, look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us in the things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
And this is thug life. What they want life, totally love life. Your kids come first and your one wife. Living out the future with my dreams and my own right. And you ain't think once, better think twice. On my back, nice. I'm ready for the I don't blink twice. I'm ready for some more, I don't even write. I kick it straight up off the dome. My came home and it through the phone. That's my ringtone. And the way she sing along, we gon' semi-tone metronome, we ain't home alone, but I'm in my zone, so what you really on? Hey, 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 I'm like young Picasso, spitting, I got chillin' in the cheese, me and cheddar, I just brought the nachos, chillin' with my dog, we ain't on some gatos.
You only live once, that's the motto, rapping all these words, trying to hit the lotto, she be talking, spice, take it to my condo, pronto, and free. Moving like I'm Paco. I knocked the meat about your taco. With them vatos, yeah, honcho. Rap God, rap beast, young Diablo.